Well, this is a big day, a big moment, huh? We are gonna start something huge. This is gonna be a big undertaking for me. Welcome to the start of Lost Legacy 2. And our goal, our attempt is to fill both of the museums, both the relics of Hyrule and the Legacy of the Dragonborn. That's about as 100% completionist as I can imagine. I've cleaned up this first room basically, but I have not started my characters. I mean, I have him created, but I haven't done the book thing, so we can pick together. And I've been thinking about this Relics of Hyrule thing, and I kind of want to go. Every picture I see, let me first start with, I was never a Nintendo kid. I didn't have one, right? I was always a PC guy. So I had an Xbox at some points, but so I didn't really get to play any Zelda. And so this is really going to be my introduction to Zelda. My introduction to Zelda is going to be in Skyrim. So that to me is crazy, right? But here's the thing. I'm thinking from all the pictures I've seen of Zelda and the little bit I do know that we probably want to go just to match that style. A little bit of sword and board, right? A little bit of one-handed. Probably have some backup as a bow. I've seen a lot of bow on the Zelda characters. So that, and because we're trying to get a whole bunch of relics, I think I want to go stealth. So I think just for the sake of starting this, let's select a class together. And I'm going to go custom. I'm going to start with stamina. And confirm that. Okay, combat skills. I need 2 of these. I want archery and I want one-handed. That's going to be our main combat, is one-handed and archery. Okay, that's awesome. And then as far as everything else goes, I need to be able to steal from shops, from houses, from all of that. So I definitely need sneak. Pickpocketing. I think that's going to be important. I think there's going to be people with stuff on them that I need. So I'm going to take pickpocketing. Light armor for sure. Combat's going to matter. Then we get down to these last 3. I don't really care about lockpicking because I can pretty much fight my way through that on most things. Alchemy's kind of important. Those potions can be really helpful. Between alchemy and smithing, maybe I think alchemy's a little more important to me. Speech would also be good to make some money, but it isn't really what I'm going for. Okay, so alchemy. That's what we're doing. It's that last one always gets me. All right. Oh, then we've got some more things here. And I think let's stay with sneakiness. And one more, and we get to pick, I think, our deity here, right? Confirm. Yeah, birth sign. Not deity, birth sign. And I think shadow. We are going to be, it's going to be easy, I hope, to take things out of shops. Because there's a lot of museum pieces that are in shops and stuff. So I want to be able to do that a lot too. Okay, so that's our class. The armor I have on is the stuff that was in here. It's not great, but we're going to change that in like literally a minute. So let's do that actually right now, and let's go become the Guildmaster and start from there. If my buttons work. No? You don't want to talk to me? Why? What is happening? I think I have the right thing selected anyway, so we'll just go. All right, first load into Skyrim apparently is going to take a second. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope it is going to be a good stream. I'm so excited. I wanted to start this yesterday, but I'm like,
good. You're finally
all day
awake,
yesterday. I'm like, man, I wanted to start so bad. But I thought Skyrim Sunday is kind of established a little bit on this channel. Not a lot, but a little bit. And I thought, you know what? Let's take our established thing and use it to start the Skyrim stream. And so, is it better than Tempest? In ways. Yeah, I think so. It's gonna I don't know. I think they're equal but different. I like Tempest as well, but this one is also really good. I do get a couple of, and I'm not saying that I won't get them here. I haven't played it enough. But I have gotten a few disconnects in Tempest where it would just crash the desktop. It was very random. It was very rare, but it did happen. I have not had that happen here yet. Knock on wood, right? But other than that, I think they're pretty equal, just in a different way. Yeah. Okay, what time is it?
Must be going on 9 in the morning now. After the incident yesterday evening, we figured we'd just let you sleep in.
Oh, the incident? What incident?
You must have hit your head proper. The main chamber caved in yesterday. Nobody was seriously hurt. But you and a couple others took some pretty nice knocks on the head, and it set us back a bit.
Well, all right, let's get back to it though. Half the day is already gone.
Oh, worry not. We kept at it and managed to salvage the passage access, but there are lots of odd sounds of things moving about inside. Could be trouble, so we figured we'd wait for you to come around. You should certainly stop at the expedition supply tent and arm yourself. Before you go. No telling what could be down there. Oh, and we collected your tools after the accident. They are sitting on the table out here. Grab them, gear up, and have a look in the ruins. Argonel is waiting for you inside.
So this is the reason I love this start, because of these tools. So right now I have 300 carry weight. I'm about to have 500. You start the game with a backpack that not only gives you 200 carry weight right off the bat, but also once a day it just throws random things in your backpack. So this is like my favorite reason to start with the Guildmaster start. I'll put that on right away. The other stuff you get here, a full set. I'm going to grab all of these. I'm going to go ahead and put on the lightweight stuff, the light armor stuff. The heavy armor can go in the museum. And I don't actually care about some of the rest of this stuff for now, but we need all of the museum pieces. I do want a pickaxe. So fossils are in this. We want to make sure always carry a pickaxe. And even if you don't need it for smithing, it's good to go ahead and mine, because you're going to want those fossils for your museum. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. here. So yeah, I'm an early bird. I get up every day between 3:45 and 4:30. And so 5 o'clock and to 8 o'clock is my family wakes up at about 8 o'clock. And so it gives me the opportunity to have a good 3 hours of stream. It's the best time for me, and at least until the kids are a little bit older and out of the house. So then I'll be able to probably do a more kind of midday thing. Yeah, so a little bit of an early bird here, but you know what? It's the best time for me because I get up, I'm ready to go. By 6 o'clock, I'm like, I don't want to do this. I'm tired. So for me, this 5 a.m. is the best time. It's when I'm most alert, most awake. Plus, I've got coffee, an excuse to drink it, right? All right, let's talk about this compass. I'm tempted. Not only tempted, I'm like really thinking of never using any kind of fast travel. Now, carts exist in the game. Those are okay. Fast travel, you use a map and you're there. I don't really like it unless you have a spell or a trinket or a cart or something physical or a spell that can do it for you. Fast travel doesn't feel like it belongs. So I will be using this compass as my fast travel method. So what this does is you can set 5 waypoints. I will set the first one here in a few minutes, maybe 45 minutes. We'll see how long it takes. I will set the first one at the guild hall, the guild house. Safe house is what they call it at the museum. And I'm going to set it there. And then what you can do is you can set 5 of those anywhere you want in the world. And I don't know where the other 4 are going to be yet. Probably kind of spread out, right? And wherever you're at, as long as you're outdoors, you can pull up your compass. You can go to any of those 5. And now you have a magical item, not just a waypoint on a map that you travel to, right? So I think that's fair to use. And then it still forces you to kind of roam the world and find things. Now, I will also get the flying, I never remember the name of it, the kite that you throw on your back. I'll get that too at some point. But I don't consider that fast travel. All right, so compass. These tools, I'm going to grab them, but I'm not going to use them yet. I feel like they're later on things. So Alvaro's tools, you can exchange some fragments for keystones, but it based on your archaeology skill level. And my archaeology skill level right now is way down, right? So I'm not going to use that until I get my archaeology skill level up. And then Schneider's Sextant, again, it's kind of a later game thing. You need research points. You read books to get research points. This I find will be useful when I get down to the end and I'm like, oh, I need this last item. Where is it? Right? I think that's where I'll use that one. Okay, so that's kind of like the specialty pieces. Let's turn on a light so we can see what's on this drawer, on this shelf. Grab all these potions up. And we want arrows, and the hunting bow is a museum item. So I don't know if you saw that. So right here, you can see on the name, it says take Iron Sword, and to the left of Iron Sword, there's like a Legacy of the Dragonborn icon, right? And then there's a hand. If you see a blue plus there, that means that you don't have it in your inventory and you don't have it at the safe house or at the museum. If you see a hand, that means it's in your inventory. And I don't remember what the one is for. It might be a red X. I don't remember what it is for if you have it on display already. We'll have to check that out when we get there. It might be a red X. Okay, Carl. We're going to go in. Give me just a minute, though. I want to come up here and get this one little piece, if I can get through. That was one heck of a mud crab. Oh, I just chopped my own head off. Okay, so sky shards. These are all around Skyrim. You find them as you go. There's big blue beams of light. I don't see any more right at the moment. I know where a few of them are. I probably know where a dozen of them are in total. I know like there's one right over there. I can't see it yet, but it's over there. So you definitely want to get those. Now this is from Relics of Hyrule. And you can see the little fairy. There's nothing I want in this chest right now. I'll go ahead and unlock the waypoint for this. I plan on... oh, sure. Yeah. We can do third person here for a little bit. Yeah, there are, I think, 108. Is that what it said when I clicked on it? Yeah, third person. Yeah, check me out. Oh, you didn't want to check me out. You wanted to check the game out in third person. I get it. So the Terminian Forge, I think, was the name of this. This from what I saw, on some videos because I've never played Relics of Hyrule. So from what I saw is that unlocks at 50 smithing. So I'm going to leave that alone for now until I get a little bit further in the game. My plan is, and I actually have this all in a spreadsheet because I'm a total geek, right? My plan is to get through the start of the game until dragons start to spawn, and then start doing all of the guilds. I'll probably start with companions, well, and then we'll continue on. I won't lay it all out right now, but let's grab this and shut it up. Okay, excavation sites. This is where you get fragments, and you can. I showed you the Schneider sextant and all of those. Not the sextant, the other one. I can't remember the name of it. Where you turn the keystones into, or the fragments into keystones. But also you get to level up this archaeology thing. There's 2 ways to do it. So in here, in your mod configuration menu, if you go down to Legacy of the Dragonborn settings and go to archaeology, you can take your perk point, and you can add it right from here. I'm going to put it in packet in rank 1. When you're in the guild hall, there's actually a table you can use that does the same thing. You pick your book and it displays this glowing beam. I'll show it to you when we get there. And then when you get to that glowing beam, you can pick your perk point. I'm going to, for now, I'm just going to do it this way, and that's 50 extra carry weight. So now I'm already sitting at 550 carry weight, which is insane. Now, I did make 2 changes. I turned off the thing that blocks fairies from showing. I think you guys probably noticed that because there was a fairy showing. And then I also turned on the spell for stash supplies. So I can stash items in my safe house if I want to. Hello, friend. I'm going to leave you alone for now. Let's go finish this Akabari antechamber outpost. Akabari outpost. Just a few skeletons to take on in here. Hello.
Ah, wonderful. You're back. We've just managed to clear the rubble of yesterday's cave-in and managed to break the seal on the opposite door as well. Sounds like there's something moving around down there, so I thought it best that we wait for your return. I'm right behind you, Guildmaster.
All right, so let's see what it looks like to fight some skeletons in third person first. I don't typically fight in third person, so we'll see. Ooh, they already got me. Hold on. Do I have some potions? I do. So I'm going to favorite these, and then I'm going to go into my favorite menu, and I like to put those on 5. Let's put this on 1 and this on 2, and then we'll take a potion real quick. Oh, I missed. Okay, way to start the series, guys. Third person fighting is not for me, apparently. I just got smashed. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, they sent in a bunch of spider, and they're just one-shotting me now. They are just one-shotting me now. So let's kind of try to reset here, if I can. Yeah. Okay. So let's get back into oh, did they come out here? They did. I didn't know they would follow me out. Interesting. Nice. All right, so let's try this again.
Planning on picking. Make it quick.
I know I could take him out with a bow, but that's no fun. Okay, lots better. There's actually one more before I start looting this place. There's one more down here. I'm gonna get him up here. Headless. This guy's headless. Okay. Let's start this sequence. If you come down to this door and give him a moment.
Oh, confound it.
So you need to start that sequence because right now there's no thing on the back of this chair, but he needs to get through his spiel. And then that opens the door. So I use the chair instead of using the thing. Sit on my throne real quick. Okay. Now there is a full set. There is a full set of pretty nice looking heavy armor in here. We'll grab all that. And there's also a two-handed and a one-handed sword. So it's this ancient Akaviri armor, and there's like a whole set of it here. So there's gloves on one of the tables. Right there. There is a chest piece here, and there is a helmet here, and I think, yep, gloves. So grab all of that stuff because even though it's not museum things, it looks pretty cool. I like to put it on one of the dummies in the safe house. Now, you have a bunch of these one-handed katanas. There's also a two-handed katana in here that you can grab. You can find it. There's an iron hatchet I want. Yeah, this one, the Dai katana. So if you want a nice heavy armor set and a big two-handed sword right off the bat, that's here, I'll show it to you. Pop these on, and you can either go with a big two-hander, which pretty cool looking, or you can go with this really nice looking shield. Yeah, this is a pretty sweet looking set. I like to display it because I'm not a heavy armor user typically, but yeah, I like this set. It's pretty nice. Okay, let's go back to my normal stuff before I end up getting killed. And I don't even have a helmet yet. Hide shield. And you know, this sword wouldn't be bad to just keep on. Let's do that. Let's change iron sword to that Akaviri sword. There we go. All right, nice start. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly grab a bunch of this stuff because I want all this food. I don't care if I grab a couple of plates and stuff because they'll actually go in the safe house once we get there here in a little bit, in a few minutes. And I do want like all the bone meals and all of that stuff. I think I don't remember if this collection has it, but I think we might be able to turn bones into bone. I don't know. We'll see. Bread. A little bit of gold here. The crappy part is I almost always accidentally hit sit table, and then you gotta sit through. Okay, so yes, you can. Okay, got it. So that's awesome. We can do that. All right, let's head in, and we've got a couple more bad guys in here. And this outpost is done, and we can actually become Guildmaster. Well, we are technically Guildmaster already. But we can head and meet Aaron. Okay, on the pedestal, there is a dagger. You don't know it's a dagger yet, but this ancient Akaviri relic is... your first piece for the museum. We're going to grab that. And once you grab it, it unlocks the boss. He's not tough, don't worry. It unlocks the boss. And take him out real quick. There's actually a couple nice pieces in there too, so let's go ahead and get that. There we go. Sitting like he's the final boss of this area.
You are not welcome here. You can never truly stop me.
I knocked around some of this stuff, so find it. Jade, pyrite. There was a bowl sitting there with all this stuff in it.
The passage opened back up. That does it, I suppose. And look, the passage opened back up. Well, after all of that, I'm headed back to camp for a bottle of mead and a lie down. See you back at the guild house, Guildmaster.
All right, I'll meet you there. Just gonna grab the rest of this stuff. Ancient Nord light boots. Not gonna carry that, I don't think. That I'll be able to disenchant probably. Oh, here we go. So I don't need the bowl, but I do want to make sure that whatever fell out of the bowl that I found it, because there was at least 3 museum pieces there. They were just gems, but still. Get that museum count up. You don't actually have to get to 50 if you become the Guildmaster. You don't have to get to 50 to get the safe house. You're just automatically, you get the safe house. So that's kind of another great thing about this, this start is you automatically get the safe house to yourself. Which is where we'll set our first travel point with the compass. Okay, so the thought here to start this out is to go meet Aaron, unlock the safe house, unlock the museum. He'll give us 2 more artifacts to go get. We'll gather those while also starting the beginning of the game up to the point where you unlock dragons, probably to about the tower where you fight the dragon at the tower, because I think that is the quest that triggers dragons being able to spawn randomly in the world. And I want to be able to have dragons spawn randomly in the world for the kill and the loot and the extra difficulty and all of the things, right? I mean, I feel like that's a big part of the game. I want it to start early. Carl.
How can I assist?
We found something, Carl.
Oh, would you look at that? I haven't seen anything quite like that before. I'm sure it will fetch quite a nice price from a buyer. Oh, but come to think of it, Arjen might have interest in it.
Who's that? Who's Orin?
Oh, the vines. You really need to see a healer about that head of yours. Arjen is the creator of the museum Solitude. The same building that the guild is attached to. Well, at any rate, he's made a proposal to pose to you, so you might see if he's interested in the relic as well.
I actually enjoy the acting in this. It's hokey, but fun. Okay, we'll check it out after we finish here.
You go on ahead and we'll finish up the excavation here and pack up in a few days. Then we'll be heading over to Orsinium like we had planned. So, good luck to you, Guildmaster. I trust we'll likely not see one another for some time, but I'll send word if we find anything interesting there. And if you'd like a ride over to Whiterun Stables where you can catch a carriage back to Solitude, Farlan is heading that way and could take you.
We have a little bit of a glitch there. Let's see if I can't quickly just... I'll probably make it worse. Let's see. Yeah, made it better. Made it worse first, but I made it better. All right. Okay, so we'll talk to, I can't remember his name. We'll talk to this guy right here. He's sitting on the stump,
Guildmaster.
and he'll take us over to Whiterun where we can catch a carriage over to meet Auron for the first time. Can you help me get to Solitude?
Oh yes, I'm heading over to Whiterun to get more supplies for the journey to Orsinium. If you'd like to tag along, you're welcome to.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could certainly catch a carriage there to take you to Solitude.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Very well, let's get underway then.
So I don't know why, but typically when you first show up in Whiterun, you have the two people sitting right outside the house there where you get dropped off, and they're talking about the Jester, right? The Dark Brotherhood, the Jester. They're talking about that whole thing and him standing out by a cart with a broken wheel. And they would typically be standing right there and having that conversation. And I don't know why they're not here. I don't know, like, where is that conversation? Why isn't it starting? I can't figure it out. Hopefully that doesn't mean there's a Dark Brotherhood problem. Hopefully. Items packed into museum shipment crates will be transported to the Dragonborn Gallery within a span of 5 hours. Museum shipment crates can be found in logical locations across Tamriel. So I turned this on also in the MCM so that I could, and I'm not going to right now because it's early game and I want to show. Ooh, I'm already getting pretty heavy though. But we're almost there, so it's fine. We'll be okay. I want to show you the actual inside of the safe house and how that works and the whole deal, right? It's the first episode, so I want to be very courteous about making sure everybody understands how everything works. As we progress, things will move a little bit more quickly. We'll be able to, you know, but in the beginning, I like to make sure there are instructions for most things. All right, so let's go talk to the carriage rider. A cool thing that was added in this is you can just hop in the carriage and he'll come up and say, where do you want to go? Sometimes it takes a second, but he'll run over, or depending on how far away he is, he'll run over in a minute and be like, hey, you're in the carriage. You want to go somewhere? Here he comes.
Need a ride?
Yes, please. I want to go to Solitude.
Where do you want to go?
All the way up north, please. Oh, I passed it. I should know my alphabet and I can find it.
Enjoy the ride.
Okay, there is one more piece that I want to gather for sure while we're in Solitude, and that's a necklace that goes in the museum. On the way to the museum, we'll grab it, so I'll point that out here. So the first thing I like to do... Okay, first thing I like to do is hop down here and kind of unlock this waypoint for the farm. Even though I'm not fast traveling, it's just a habit. Oh, there's a sky shard down there. Cool. We're not going to go over there right now, but so there's a waypoint right there. And then there is another one right here. Regardless of whether or not the Khajiit are here, the waypoint still exists for the Khajiit caravan. So I grabbed that also.
If you come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Ricker. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here. You'll end up like Roman.
All right. So there is a gate guard, Rogvir, who is going to lose his head for not being a good gate guard, let's say. And once he loses his head, you can take his necklace. And his necklace is a museum piece.
Tell them he didn't do it.
Position. Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother
betrayed
comes.
us. Traitor.
So I'm going to let this whole thing play out. He will here momentarily
Your uncle is scum that betrayed
be
his
taken
wife.
out.
Best she know now, Abby.
And I'm going to grab some stuff while we wait for that to play out.
Ulfric Stormcloak escaped the city after he murdered High King Torrig.
What's that?
By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
There's a thing back here.
There was no
There's a...
Ulfric challenged Torrig. The High King in fair combat.
What is that?
Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
There's like a hiding place up here. Interesting. I didn't know this existed up here. We've got some skooma bottles.
I go to Sovngarde.
A little bit of firewood. Is there more? Oh. There's a whole catwalk system up here. What is going on, guys? How did I never know this was a thing? This has to be modded in. There is no way that I just didn't know about this. This takes you all the way up to the Boyer. That's not the name of it. The bow and arrow guy. What's the name? Anyway. Did I just get stuck? I need to go back because I want my... Yeah, I did not know that this hidden area was a thing. All right, so just click his head and grab the Amulet of Talos. That's a museum item.
You're a good man.
It's not stealing. You can just grab it. The other thing I haven't figured out in this collection yet is how to turn on these missive boards. So right now, if I go to the missive board, it says empty, and I can't click on it. Do I have to become the Thane or something of each hold in order for the missive boards to turn on? I don't know. Very, very dark out here. We'll be in the...
Like you could do with a ripe apple, or a tomato, cabbage, or leek.
Yeah, I'd love a veggie or a fruit. Give me one. I forgot what I was saying. She interrupted me. Lost my train of thought. All right, here's the museum. We'll get this going real fast. Now we don't have to do the whole initial quest to grab 3 items because we started as the Guildmaster. So we're already the leader of the guild. Later on, we don't have to go recruit guild members. They're already part of our whole thing. So huge bonuses to starting this way. We do still have to sit through the 3 to 4 to 5 minute spiel from Aaron. So we'll do that. And while he's doing that, I will let that play out and I'm going to go refill my coffee. So it's a good break for me.
Ah, good day to you, Guildmaster. I trust you are faring well. How goes the excavation?
Just a little accident that set us back.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. I trust nobody was seriously hurt.
Just some bumps and bruises. Everyone's okay.
That's good to hear. Did Carl inform you I wanted to speak with you?
He did, yeah. He said something about a proposal.
Well, it's a bit of a proposal and a request. We've been cordial neighbors for some time now, the explorers and the museum, that is. And I began to think that it is rather silly that we aren't working more closely with one another.
Interesting. Go on.
Told me of the availability of the chief librarian position in your guild, and I thought that I might offer my expertise in that role.
Oh,
in
good.
exchange, I was hoping that you and your explorers might be willing to undertake some exploration and excavation of a variety of artifacts.
Oh, I'd love to.
Funded by the museum, of course. I have just completed the majority of the renovations to the building and would be ready to open officially if I could find some reliable treasure hunters or mercenaries. I think that you and your people would be eminently qualified. So I was thinking that I become chief librarian for the Explorer Society, and you become the relic hunter.
Oh, a little typo there. It said library instead of librarian. No biggie. So you'll purchase any artifact I find? That's going to get expensive.
Well, I was thinking more that I would simply safeguard and showcase the things you found, offer you funding and occasional finder's fees.
Oh,
and that
it's
way
free.
You can access
Okay.
any of the collection you provide at your discretion.
Oh, but I still have access. Okay. Yeah, I actually like that.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 Septem tour then.
This building was once called Macnarian Hall.
All right.
And was built as a
I'm going to grab this curator's guide.
patron god of the North.
And
After the White
I'm going to park myself right here so we can hear him no matter what. And I'm going to go refill my coffee while he discusses.
Was able to procure use of the space in the pursuit of establishing this museum. Of course, I have had the building vastly expanded over the last 2 years to accommodate what I hope will become one of the grandest collections of Tamrielic history in the world. This grand atrium I call the Hall of Heroes. It is where a variety of historically significant relics can be displayed, and is quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself. Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my work. To our left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries of the museum, which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit. Here, I hope to display a variety of art, as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrim, such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and more. Down here on the lower level, you will find access to the East Exhibit Halls, which houses the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, Hall of Oddities, and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics pertaining to the Daedra, Dwemer, Falmer, and ancient Nordic cultures, as well as a number of peculiar items that defy simple classification. At the close end of this hall, the stairwell will lead to the Hall of Wonders and armories in the basement and up to the second floor. There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery, as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding any of your accomplishments. At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find access to the Grand Library, and here on this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the library. Also, you should pick up a copy of the museum guide at the entrance of the museum. It will let you know the schedule of where I'm working, should you need to find me, and it will offer you an easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has. Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office. And I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching. Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed.
All right. So,
almost forgot. There is a safe house upstairs with all
yeah, let's get the safe house thing done.
I don't utilize it much, so you can feel free to. And lastly, I have a few leads for you to get started. First is an artifact I heard is for sale by a general merchant in Helgen named Borgoth. He said he would hold the item for me for a while. So it may be best to retrieve it first. The others, well, the notes will tell you all you need to know about them.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, one more thing. The Akaviri relic, this is where he tells you what it is so you can add it. So let's do that. What can you tell me about this thing we just found?
Oh, that is quite a lovely piece, isn't it? I believe it's called Drakensang. Legend tells that the weapon was forged from a talon of the tiger dragon of Karpo Toon, the leader of the cat folk of Akavir, Toshraka, who allegedly metamorphosized himself into a dragon. Not entirely sure if there is any truth to it or if it's just mythology, but the weapon is a beautiful piece nonetheless. You could display it on the dagger racks in the main hall if you'd like, and here's a finder's fee to help you fund your next expedition.
All right, a little bit of money too. Okay.
You're back. Wonderful.
So another thing, when you say anything new for me, he gives you a quest. I don't know why this first one kind of breaks and still works, but go ahead and click anything new for me.
Oh yes, I have in fact been researching the location of an artifact of interest. If you have the time, you could investigate it. I'll mark the location on your map. Let me know if you uncover anything. Until next time.
Oh, this one didn't break. A lot of times that breaks.
Oh, you're
okay.
Here.
Let's see. I'm not going to have him put that up, and yeah, okay, so the rest of that's fine. We're going to leave that alone. All right, there is one artifact I want to grab while we're sitting here, and that is Stalrim's spoon. So it's kind of a little hidden artifact. We're going to crouch, and if you see, there's a little button right down there, and we're going to activate that and go for a jog. So watch how we do this. We're going to hit that, crouch, and we're going to run out here, and there's another stone right here. And then run.
This grand central atrium I have
He's doing a tour already.
Heroes, as it houses the most historically significant.
And at the bottom of the stairs, turn around, one more stone there. Now, you hear the door slide?
That are highly unique
under the podium,
if not also historically relevant.
In front of and below the podium, you're going to find Ice's Stalrim Spoon of Assassination. Now, that actually, you just have to have it in your inventory, and it gives you a +5 to any crafting skill. So, huge for people who are going to be crafting. For now, I'm going to go ahead and put it on display. But, here, oh, guild's already coming in. Hello, Madras. But you can make replicas of these things. Let me show you how that works. If you come over to this replica workbench, once you have all the materials, like in the case of Ice's Stalrim Spoon of Assassination, you need refined malachite and sapphire. But once you have those, you can come make a replica and put the replica on display so that you're carrying the real thing. For now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave that on me. I would suggest you mark anything that you don't want to get put away as a favorite. So, for example, I don't want him to put away this compass. I'm going to favorite it. Everything else that, or wear it, right? Either favorite it or wear it. This actually does 22 damage. It's probably my best one-handed weapon. So for now, I'll probably carry it. Okay. So I favorited it. I'll even equip it, right? Anything you have equipped or favorited will not get put away.
So many years.
When you go to the relic transfer station. So one last thing before you do that, check that you've read your books. We have Aaron's initial notes. Here's a few to-do items that will set you off on the right foot, I think. To start an area of interest would be Bleak Falls Barrow. Ah, good idea. A rather sizable Merethic-era dragon temple, which could very well hold some very good history or relics. It is easily reachable from... and just west of Riverwood. Oh, from Riverwood. Okay. And second, an old Nordic ruin near Whiterun called Silent Moon's Camp. There's a rumor of a special forge there that creates unusual weapons. It should prove an interesting place to investigate, but be careful. I've heard some rumors that bandits have made their home there and are trying to uncover a missing treasure of sorts. Huh, they are. Good luck, my friend, and stop in anytime you may need my aid. Okay, that actually reminded me. I'm going to read this curator's guide real quick. Okay. So that actually reminded me, don't forget about this chest. This museum spoils chest, as you just roam around the world, will fill with things. So you've got a card of travelers to fill your card set. You're going to come up with this brass token that's going to whoops, that's going to be a museum piece for you, right? Like, don't miss out on grabbing. You got some fossil fragments. This is another museum piece for inside of the natural history area. So just let's grab all of that. And finally, on the desk, and eventually there'll be one here, and there'll be one here. There are books that Oren's leaving about from notes where he's found extra stuff. You grab those, you will get a new quest to find more things. This one's for the Dagger of Symmachus. Now, these books do not give you a waypoint, so you have to read through the clues and figure them out. We'll read through this clue when it comes time to go find it. We're not going to go looking for it right now. There are also books just laying about that you can grab. This one is called The Barber. And there is another one that I know of for sure, sitting right here, called The Lens of Truth. And that's just XP. Like, why not grab free XP? All right. Let's turn in... What is that? What is that? Interesting. Do I have a setting wrong? Is that shouldn't be there? That should not be there. I'll have to look and see why that's doing that. Transfer relics. So when you click this, it doesn't actually transfer it to their locations. It transfers it to a chest. So we're going to do that. 30 items already. We've been playing for, I don't know, 47 minutes, it looks like. Not even, because I had it start early. So the chest is right here. And you can come over here and you can look through the chest, see what all's going in. All of these. The Explorers Guild heavy armor. You've got a blue butterfly wing. I'll show you kind of where some of this stuff goes. A book. The coin that we just got. Nice, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let that go and display all the items. Yes. That'll take a minute, but while it does that, you can be doing a couple of other things. Like first, go ahead and go to the library. I don't have a lot of books yet, but you can come into the library and you can drop off any of your books that are not museum items, and you can just drop them off in here. Okay. So now we have 31 total displays, and then sort anything you put in here. You click sort and you see book sort begun in the top left. Give that a second. It'll sort through those books and all done. And then you get a card catalog. Now, once all those books are in there, you can sit here and read through any of the books that are in your library. I'm not going to do that right now. I just want you to know it exists. As you read books, you gain points that you can use in this chair to do research on items that are missing. So that's I'm not going to do that right now again. I just want you to know it's there. You can use it. The other thing, which we'll do after we go to, actually, let's go ahead and go to our safe house, because the last thing I want to show you in here is going to be better if I put stuff away first. So let's move to the safe house. And again, once we get past this first initial, we're going to move a lot faster. This first initial is going to be some explainers, some understanding of the game. And then once we get to episode 2 through 200, that'd be crazy, right? Episode 200. But once we get further along, we will not be explaining everything. So this first one, maybe a little too explainy. I get it. So I'm going to come to this book right here, this Activate Household Planner, and I'm going to select Store Housewares. And so what's going to happen is anything in my inventory that is a basket or a bucket or is a houseware, you can see right now I have 259 pounds. It's going to get sorted into the house where it belongs. So if we come down in the kitchen, you'll start to see the bowl. You'll start to see things happen in here. See the plates and the cups got put away. Anything that belongs inside the storage closet will get put away, right? If there's anything in the freezer, which apparently not, it would get put away. All this stuff just gets put away for you when you click that button. Very nice. The next thing I like to do is to stop by the disenchant table. Actually, it's an enchant table, but for now, we're just disenchanting. I'm going to get rid of these things by learning the skill. So magicka regenerates faster. Yes, please. Quarterstaff of sapping, 10 points of magicka damage. Yes, please. I'll learn that also. So now I've learned a couple new things that I can use. Over here, you've got alchemy ingredients, potions, poisons. Over here, you can actually smelt down items that you found that you don't want. So firewood, I can turn into charcoal. Copper and onyx circlet, I can turn into corundum, right? The pickaxe, the iron arrows, the lockpicks. This dented iron shield, I can turn into iron ingots. Of course I want to do that. Why do I want a dented iron shield if I can have iron? Right? And your ingots will get put in here, your gems in there. Any kind of leathers and cloths will go in here. You have a miscellaneous box here. And the way you sort all of that is you tell it, I want you to sort all these items by adding them. So for example, if I said, don't sort potions, I take that off. And now when I click my store supplies button, all of those things I just showed you get sorted, except the potions, because I said don't. So now I can see that I still have my potions, but all of my ingredients went away. Crab meat it didn't recognize. I'm going to put potions in there now and watch what happens when I click store supplies. Now, also, my potions have gone away. And where did they go? They went into this potion box. Perfect. And I'm going to actually favorite those potions of minor healing right now so I don't get them taken away from me in the future. They should be 5. This should be 2. This should be 1. Thought I already did that, but maybe not. All right, lastly, the sorting chest. Sorting chest is where you can put the rest of the stuff, right? So then I'm going to just drop it all in. I'm going to keep these iron arrows. I'm going to keep my pickaxe. Remember, there are fossils in this game. Keep a pickaxe in your inventory. All of this stuff can get put away. I kind of want to wear that, even though it doesn't have any spells on it. I just like the way my guy looks with that kind of thing on. And then we'll drop that. We'll drop the crab meat. And okay. I'm going to show you where these go in a minute. Empty skooma bottle, empty wine bottle, Schneider Sexton and Alvaro's tools. We're going to put those away. I don't know why the museum doesn't pick those up for me, but that's okay. I'll show you where to put them. All right, so while that's sorting everything out, I'm going to go to this mannequin now, and I'm going to display all of my Akaviri stuff. I think it looks pretty cool, and I want it on display, right? As I find other armors that aren't museum pieces, I'll drop them in here. You can also put swords and shields on these little racks all the way around. So it should have sorted now. You can see it's empty, and it put anything that I put in there away. So the last couple items I have in my inventory that I need to get rid of before we move back are Alvaro's tools and Schneider Sextant. And that's okay because I want to show you the guild hall too. But before we do that, how fast travel is going to work for us. So I can fast travel like normal. I choose not to. I choose to have a trinket or a spell or a whatever, right? So in this case, I have Delrune's Dwemer Compass, which I have favorited, and I can click right from here. Now I'm going to set a location, and I'm going to set location 1. And now where I'm standing has become location 1. When I want to travel, I would click on it again and I would say travel. And oh, it's saying I have to be outdoors. Okay, so whenever I want to come back here now, I will be able to travel. And when I travel, it'll ask me if I want to set a way marker. I will say yes, and it will let me go back after I'm done with what I need to do in the safe house. So now I have a way to come to the safe house and go back. All right, last thing before we go back on our adventures here. Into the guild house. And you do have some vendors here. You can send these guys out on expeditions. I have a job for you.
What can I help you with?
Until you get further along, you're not going to be able to start the actual quest that happens for these guys. So you might as well let them go out and excavate. And holy cow, that rain is loud. Is that just me, or is that rain super loud? I'd like you to go out and excavate. What is that? Why is that crazy loud? Is that effects? Yeah. Okay. that I'm okay with some rain noise in the background, but holy cow. All right. So this is what I was talking about with your archaeology perks, right? So you open this and it puts this up where you can actually start picking your perks in like this glowing thing. Excavator rank 1. Change it to that one, and now you have this one, which this is the one we picked, right? Hack it in, rank 1. So if I reset my archaeology points, now I don't have hack it in rank 1, and I can select it. Yes. So that's the other way to fill in your archaeology points. All right. Guild armor is displayed. We want to display Schneider Sextant and Alvaro's tools. Now there's more stuff. We'll find it as we go. That's all I really want to show you for the guild hall at the moment. Eventually, not eventually, right now you can talk to Ariana and she's a place to sell stuff, right? And you can do the special orders thing. We'll do that later when we have a little bit more money. So for now, I'm going to leave this alone. We need to have some cash.
Goodbye, then.
And I don't have a lot of cash yet. So let's get headed out. Where are we going? We have a couple more relic pieces we need to get here. And man, it did really start to pour, didn't it? Can we wait? Oh, it's middle of morning and it's nighttime out. That's crazy. So we have Silent Moon's Camp, Bleak Falls Barrow. Oh, we didn't put Drakensang on display. Yeah, we got to do that. And so let's do that real fast. Is it even still in my inventory? How did I not see it there? Did I put it away? I don't have it. It's there. It just wanted me to do it manually, apparently. It's like, okay, whatever. Yeah. The lightning, I'm assuming. Oh, you're saying like it gets dark in spots? Yeah, it does get dark in spots, I guess, but we do have a lamp, and so I just leave it on, because you're right, it is dark. It's bright if you do this. We're not going to mess with that, though. All right. So we need to get down to the cart, and we need to head to get the rest of these, which are Dagger of... Oh, you mean because of the daytime light? Yeah, it's because of the storm. That's why. Sun Home, miscellaneous. Okay, so I think the next thing we need to do is these, but in order to get to these, we can start the main story. So my thought is everybody goes straight from Helgen up, which that's great. I do kind of want to do that, but I think I'm going to take the cart to Falkreath and do a little side jog and then fly to Helgen. Yeah, I think that's the way we're going to do it. We're going to pick up early game flight. That's going to really help us move throughout the world a lot faster. But I don't want to do any kind of fast travel, speed travel just from the map. I want to be able to have an item or a spell that allows me to do it. Oh, I never put my points in either, did I?
Hey, wanna play tag?
We have a level up. We're going to start with health. And we're going to give one-handed a boost to start. I have 3 more points. Let's give that 1 more boost. I'm going to make sure that I can withstand a couple hits and that people can't see me very well. So that's a good start.
Pardon me.
You're pardoned. Again, remember, I'm trying to do this like a I don't want to do a sneak archer build necessarily, but I want to be stealthy because at some point I'm going to need to go into the Winking Skeever and steal a bunch of items for display, right? Or into somebody's home. And man, that rain is just killing me. It's so loud. I feel like I'm yelling at you guys. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit more if it doesn't stop when we go outside the gate. Sorry if it's crazy loud. I do love the puddling, though. Sounds like it's dying down. Yeah, the daytime is coming back. Oh, God rays. We get a rainbow? No rainbow. Okay, down to Falkreath, out the east gate. Now, how did I just get Dino's journal right now? Like, that just popped into my inventory. Such a view, people speak of the view from high up the great mountains, but like that background noise just died. But here at the summit of Alothi Mountains, I feel it's even better. The volcanic scarred lands of Morrowind to the east and the frozen tundra of Skyrim to the west. Book ended by and Monvavin. This is simply breathtaking. Like, this just showed up in my inventory just randomly right now. Also, I hear...
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
Okay. I was hearing a noise like a ferry.
Need a ride?
Yes, please. Let's go to Falkreath.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
What are your guys' thoughts on
All right then.
Get up there.
followers? Should I bring a follower? Should I get a follower? Which one should I grab? There's quite a few in this collection. The last pack I played had Indigo, which was like the anti-Inigo mod. And so I didn't get to play Inigo, which kind of sucked. I thought it was funny. The Indigo mod was kind of funny, but I didn't get to actually use that character. So that might be something I do. There is a couple people inside of Falkreath at the inn that we could grab if we wanted to. Ori, of course, is here at Ori's Pod. So right in Falkreath, I think there's 3 people we could grab quickly if we wanted to. For now, I mean, unless you guys say, hey, go after this certain one, I'm going to leave followers alone for now, but eventually I probably will pick one of them.
Favor the bow, eh? I'm a sword man myself.
All right. Out the east gate and listen for the guy falling down. Could be any moment here. Might even be able to see him. Oh. I watched him fall from way up there. All right. We're going to grab his journal, read that. I'm going to read this real quick. I finally finished the paraglider. I didn't have enough twine that the instructions called for, but this seems sturdy enough. I'm sure it'll last. Maybe I should have taken the other one I made. Being able to glide through the air like a hawk is such an amazing feeling. I do wonder if this trend will catch on. The merchant who sold me the instructions said they're certainly popular. I'm sure leaving the flight platform up on the Juro Mountain should be okay. There's not much up here to rob if a bandit were to find it. I can pick up some more construction materials around Falkreath before hiking back past that big old keep. Okay. So we'll take that journal, and before we take off, I'm going to pop up here and into this tower because there is a sky shard I want to grab.
Come on.
Yeah, we'll talk later, bud.
Damned mechanism.
And Spriggan sap and some flowers, and there is a chest here you can grab. Sometimes there's a Khajiit here. I don't know, like the Khajiit talks and talks and talks, but I don't really know the point of it other than maybe some back lore and stuff, which it's cool. There's a good amount of lore there, but I don't know. I never got to the point where the Khajiit became a follower or anything, so I'm not sure what that's for. But 2 museum pieces, that's nice. And a sky shard, which that's our 3rd one, so another skill point. And we'll have to decide. Light armor, I think. I haven't done any archery yet, but let's go ahead and get a point into that just so that my bows will do a little more damage. Yeah, we're going to leave him alone for now. That NPC Khajiit gives you a quest for the blades or something.
Dalmor will be here any minute.
The blades, as in when we get a little further, we become a member of the blades and start fighting the dragons, right? The blades, as in the protectors of kings. That's interesting. So there's a whole quest line around the blades. Ah, okay. Awesome. Yeah, that's interesting. I definitely want to check that out. If it's just lore around the blades or if it's actual like a quest line. Did somebody just attack me? I don't see a red dot, but it certainly sounded like an arrow just flew past my head. Those guys are definitely going to attack me. I'm not trying to be a stealth archer here. I could certainly take them out that way, but I'm not trying to play that game. So we're going to go around them if we can. Come back to them later. Because what I want is actually on the other side of them. And we can unlock this little house over here real quick. Which there's a whole quest associated with this house as well. But again, not what we're doing now. I just wanted to unlock it as a waypoint. If you have fairies on, then that purple light is a good indicator of where to go. Ooh. Who wants to fight me? Up there? Yeah, you're not gonna... Oh, they are shooting at me from up there. Okay. So, I don't know where they're actually shooting from, but that's okay. If you're running along the road, you'll come across these stones, which are hiding here. I can't see them right now. There they are. You come across these stones, turn right. You could also keep eye for that bright purple light that we saw a minute ago. That would be a good indicator right there. Follow the path up. Get across the stream and turn right. Oh, and don't forget to mine because fossils. I always forget them. But if we're going to try to do a completionist run, fossils are going to matter. So be mining. And we got 5 fragments. 6 fragments. I don't know why that one's separated off like that. It's very dark. Should we? Yeah, let's wait like 5-6 hours so we can be at like 9 a.m. and have some sunlight here. All right. At the top, you'll see a log. You're going to turn right at the log. Yeah, I know. I'm out of breath. It's okay. And then you get to the top here and it seems to kind of dead end. Follow these stone pillar things. There's a few of them guiding the way with little flags coming off of them. And then right at the very top, you actually want to go to the right. To the left, there's an encampment. And I think this red fairy is saying go in here, but there's like a master Spriggan guy in there that I'm not ready to fight. Here's a cool thing, right? You see how this says steel? This collection just recently put in a thing where if you steal and nobody sees you, it's not stealing in your inventory anymore. So I'm going to steal this ice wolf pelt. And then if I look in my inventory for that ice wolf pelt, it doesn't have the stealing icon because nobody saw me steal it. That's kind of cool. I like that mod. I think that was just added as a suggestion like a day or two ago. So that was pretty cool. Thank you to whoever suggested that, and thank you to the mod author for popping it in. A little bit of gold, and I don't need those. Okay. And let's get out of stealth. All right, so right up here, there is a couple things you want to grab, but you do want to turn left. But first, we've got a corundum or moonstone mine. Grab that. Come on, give me something good. Fighting Saurians fossil. So there we go. We've got an actual, like, check this guy out. Sweet. So that'll go on display in the fossil room. That's cool. That's a cool mod too. All right. Another sky shard here. That gives us 4. We won't get another skill point until 6. But keep grabbing them. And right here, keep going straight. I'm going to trigger these so I don't accidentally step on them later, but keep going straight. We'll get to the tower. We'll mark the tower as a location and turn right up the path. We're almost there, guys. And then once we can fly, we'll fly down to Helgen. And it's been so long since I've been able to use this paraglider mod that I had actually forgotten how to get the boost, right? So I was paragliding, but I was just paragliding until I landed. There's a spell you can get that uses the same button as your voice, the voice, which is Z, that you can equip. So it's like using a voice spell or the prey spell, but it gives you a gust of wind. And so that means that you can keep paragliding for a ton longer, which is going to get us really, really far. Okay, I just wanted to unlock that. And then we're going to turn right. We're going to go up this little rocky path. I've never been in this place. We will have to on this completionist journey at some point go in there, but I don't think I've ever in my entire Skyrim playing career, I don't think I've ever gone in that place. I honestly don't know what quest that is in there. But eventually we'll get to it because we're gonna I don't care if this takes 300 episodes. I want to get through this. I want to actually fill a museum. I'm excited, so excited to fill it. All right, so here's the gazebo note. Headed out to Falkreath to get some supplies. Be back soon. I doubt you will, Fred. And then go ahead and grab all this stuff that's out here. But the two things that are most important, one, the paraglider, which you don't have to equip. It will just work. Here we go. So yeah, it just works, right? You don't have to equip it. And the way you do that is you hit jump and then E. And it works. Now, the second thing you want for sure, and I'm going to grab more stuff, but the second thing you absolutely want is Tar Heel's Gale right here. I'm going to grab that and I'm going to read it. And that gives us a new spell. Tar Heel's Gale summons a constant wind at your back, propelling you to the heights that only the Dove know. So I'm going to go ahead and favorite that and put it as my Z key for now. And we're going to use that in a minute to get to Helgen. But first, I'm just going to make sure that there isn't anything I don't want here, which looks like there's quite a few things I want. Iron sword, iron shield. We've got... We'll read these books. Remember, reading books has XP associated to it, so you definitely want to read as many books as you can. A children's... How do you say that word? Anuad? Anuad? I don't know. The woodcutter's axe does have a spot in the museum, in the safe house. So I'm going to grab one. I'm going to run into like 3 or 4 more as we play here, but I'm just going to grab the one. All right. Let's do this thing. Make our way out to the edge. And where we want to go is actually slightly past Helgen, but because there's a sky shard we want, and then we'll run back in. But let's set a marker so we know exactly where we're going. And you have to be in third person for this to work. It will not work in first person. So make sure you go to third person. Run, jump, hit E, and then hit your Z key, and a gust of wind will be at your back. And that just lifts you up. So now, and you do have to hold for the forward button, but now you can just fly over to Helgen or wherever you're going. Look at the draw distance on this thing. It's not bad. You can see all of Lake Ilinata. You can see Whiterun over there. Not bad. the top of the throat of them. What the yeah, the voice. The dragon at the top of the mountain there. Can't see the dragon, but you can see the top of the mountain. All right, so I am headed to that blue dot, and then we'll come back in. Once I get a little closer, I'm going to kind of drop a little ways. Right here, I'm going to let me drop just a bit. I don't want to die, but I don't want to also stay up there and wait 45 minutes to get down. And we'll grab these flowers and the sky shard. Now, there was
Stormcloak, the rightful High King. What a laugh.
all right. Glad you enjoyed the laugh. There was something from Orion about meeting somebody, Borgoth and Helgen. I actually have not looked for Borgoth with Helgen being still unburned. So I'm not sure if I can find him. So typically, Helgen's burned down and you find Borgoth kind of like
no lollygagging.
Right here burned is my memory of it. I could be wrong. But is Borgoth actually alive and you can talk to him in this version? I don't know. Where would it... Let's actually turn that on. Yeah, it doesn't give me a waypoint to Borgoth. So, not sure. So, it would be a vendor, right? And we have Jacob's farm.
Yes?
Hi, Jacob. I like your farm. That's the inn right there. We're going to go there to start this whole quest thing. Elod.
Hey,
Helgen Guard. Helgen Guard.
Can you brew me an ale?
I'm busy, bro.
Always sneaking about.
Elod. I don't know if Borgoth actually exists in Helgen right now. There's a store right here. Let's look, see what this one's called. Scully's Scrap. Gunner. Abandoned house. Yeah, I don't think Borgoth's alive. I think I have to come back after it gets burned down and find him on the ground, I think. Am I remembering this correctly, guys? Oh, check it out. I have to steal these, but those are a couple of museum items. Can I? Yeah. Nobody's seeing me. Nobody's seeing me. Well, yeah, those are mine. That's why I wanted stealth, guys. Not because I want to be a cheesy stealth archer. As you can see, I do have a sword. I wanted stealth because I know there's going to be a lot of stealing I need to do. Actually, that's a dagger, not a sword. Okay, let's check inside the inn and see if Borgoth's in here. No. 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 Okay, there's a couple things that you gonna want to do here. When you come through, your hands are tied. Now, you can talk to this guy and buy mead with juniper berries.
Hi.
How'd you get in? You were just... Never mind. But I'm pretty sure that if you just go upstairs, you can still find it, because when this building is burnt down and you jump through, there's mead with juniper berries sitting on the floor here. There they are. So you can just come in here right now and grab these mead with juniper berries, and they are museum pieces. We also have some books. So before you start going through, this is a good stop off and a level up. No, wait a minute. Amira, nearby foes suffer weakness to poison, murder the innocent, poison your weapons, eat the... I'm not doing that. No. We got a master level strong box. Guys, I don't know. Let's see. Oh man, I only have 10. No way I'm gonna get this. I feel like it was right there, but no. I'm gonna give it to 5 and then I'm done. Oh, we are. Okay. This is so tempting to keep. Oh, I got to keep going, but guys, because I found. Watch, it's going to be like 1 gold or something in this thing. Ah. I don't have good enough skill. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to keep 1 lockpick. I want whatever's in there so bad, but I just can't get it open with my current level of lockpicking. Dang it. If I find more lockpicks... let's just take all this stuff. Why not? Okay. Nobody's up here, so everything gets marked as unstolen. Yay, I got a broom. All right, what do we have? Some clothes, some boots. Clothes iron. We'll take it, because that'll go in my... Mysterious Akavir. Yeah, there's actually a place for a clothes iron in the safe house. So we'll put it in there. And then...
What do you want, Imperial?
Hey, don't start with me. The cheese mod isn't in this collection. So when you get in the safe house, the cheese room isn't there. Which is fine. It's whatever. I've never really been able to collect all the cheeses. It gets a little bit annoying anyway, so it's whatever. But down in the cellar, if you go through, and this is kind of why I wanted to save 1, which I probably should have saved more than 1. But if you go through the cellar, make your way around back, you can get through this door. Which I probably am lost at this point because I don't have enough skill, but let's try it. Nope. Okay. So we can get out there from the outside too, but it's not a big deal. There's a chest out there, but you don't have to go for that. Let's head back up and get this whole thing started.
Need something?
Yep, I'd like to rent your best room, please.
Yeah? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll
You
show
have
to your room, right this
you
way.
have to pick the best room option if you want to start this whole thing. If you just pick rent a room, it doesn't work. You got to pick the best room option in order to start this alternate perspective.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okay, once you sleep and wake up, then you'll hear the boy talk to the dad, and the boy's like, hey, there's guys coming. Here, you'll see.
Hey, Pa.
Yes? What is it?
Something's happening. Have you seen it? There's a thief or something. He's riding in a wagon with some Imperial guards. Can we just, look at the soldiers, please?
Really? Sure. All right then, let's go. But don't get too far ahead.
Of course. Hurry!
What do you make of it?
I don't know. Let's go.
So last I checked, the screen flickering is still here. When you mean like when it goes the Skyrim, then it goes like black and gray. Last time I tested this, it was still doing it. So yeah, this will be a good test. All right. So I'm going to let this play. This is a good place to just let it kind of go. You're going to see the guards come through. This is about 6 minutes. This is the intro to Skyrim. I'm going to go refill my coffee, a good place for a break, and when I come back, I'll kind of move the camera around so we can listen more.
Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
You need to go inside, little cub.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Whoa.
Yes, Papa.
Oh
Get
boy.
these prisoners out
Some
of the carts.
Stormcloak
Move
prisoners
it.
making their way into Helgen for execution.
Why are we stopping?
Why
Shame I
do you
can't
think?
stick around for too long.
End of the line.
Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Sorry, I forgot that my microphone was muted.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
So
Ralof of Riverwood.
This guy named Lucifer, he just talks randomly and shows up here.
Peer of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
I wouldn't do that.
See?
I won't hesitate to help them.
See what I'm saying? Like he just, who is he?
Wait. You there. Step forward.
Is he a companion? Is he a follower? Can I recruit him somehow? I can't even talk to him right now.
One of the trade caravans, Khajiit? Your kind always seems to find trouble. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to elsewhere. Follow the
Really?
captain, prisoner.
Does he look like a Stormcloak? Well, looks like I gotta go. Such a shame I couldn't stay around to watch Ulfric get executed.
So is he the follower that you would grab like right here? Is that him? Excuse me. I like that guy if it's that one. Like, he just throws you random potions and if that's the guy I'm thinking it is.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of Talos,
you are
shut
the
up
salt
and let's get
earth
this
of
over.
Nirn. As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning.
you got the rest of your life. So
My ancestors are smiling at me.
something interesting I noticed when this Khajiit, who would be you, the player character, goes down here, and Alduin flies up, and everything goes to crap.
Justice.
The headsman, who would normally fall down and not chop your head off if it was you here, falls down, and somehow this guy's head still falls off. It's the craziest thing. Watch, I'll show you. It's about to happen.
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
So Alduin will come in.
What in oblivion is that?
Here comes the headsman. Now watch.
Don't just stand there.
Did it not happen this time? Last time, I swear his head came off. It didn't happen this time. Last time I came through here, his head just like fell off. Yeah, flickering's still there. Wait. No. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's still there. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's a few seconds, but... So, oh, he's just gone now. That's just gone. Okay. Now, you can't loot because your hands are tied.
The legends be true.
This is...
Legends don't burn down villages.
Your hands aren't actually tied, but it's still like the beginning of the game where you can't loot.
Up through the tower. Let's go. We just need to move. Stairs now.
And so, yeah, so here's the mead with juniper berries, but you can't grab it, right? That chest is gone.
Don't look up. Just focus on me. Hammond, you need to get over here. Now. That boy, you're doing great.
Run, boy, run!
Still alive. Stay close to the wall.
What does it take to kill this monster?
See if I can get knocked down here. Nope, didn't get me. Sometimes Alduin's voice gets you when you're coming through there. All right, this doesn't really matter. Pick whatever you want. And why did the music turn back on?
Fine. I hope that dragon takes you off.
How did music get turned back on? What? Like, how did that even happen? That is going to copyright me. Oh well.
What are you waiting for? Let's go!
Okay, so whichever side you pick right here doesn't really matter. I picked this side, so I only have to go through once and I don't have to backtrack. That's the only reason I picked this side.
Look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these bones.
Yeah, don't care about any of that. We'll grab this helmet here. We'll grab this sword so he'll continue going. That's good enough, I think. There's a nice cutlass here.
Keep moving. That thing is still out there.
And I think that's about everything that we actually want out of this room. Is that cutlass better than... It kind of is. It's kind of better than what I have on right now, so... we will use it.
Hear that? Storm clouds. Maybe we can reason with them.
Yeah, I don't think so, but you go ahead and take the first hits. Go on. What are you doing? I already did that.
Hold up now. Huh? We only want to.
You won't take us alive, so be it.
I will see you in pieces. We are routed.
That's the end of that. Let me see if I can get that door open.
Nice. 3 pieces off of that guy. Destruction. What is Skyfall? 60 shock damage to all targets in a 20-foot radius. Skyfall. Like lightning is falling from the sky, maybe, is what it's referencing. Okay. Definitely, I'll take that. And we got one more person over here. Gunjar. Why is there nothing? Yeah, we'll just look this way. Take the war axe. And keep on moving. Come on, let's go.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
What are you doing? We need to get out of Helgen.
Now!
These Imperials have potions in here. We're going to need them.
Letting us play out so we can hear the story, the context, all of that.
An old storeroom. See if you can find some potions. Might
So-
come in handy.
So notice that guy was looking right there saying there's potions hidden in here. And then Hadvar says, look for potions. So you know to come look over here. It all kind of plays well together. I love Skyrim for that. If you actually kind of let the story play out and not just rush through it, you'll see things happening. Come on, give me those taters. All right, we'll take the kettle too. The bread. I never eat food, and I should be, because I noticed that the bread is doing like. What's that? That's gonna be. Why is my math not working? That's going to be 20 minutes of stamina regen. If I eat that bread right now, I should have a 20-minute buff, right? Of 10% stamina regen. Like, this food is actually pretty good. And I never think to eat it. There it is. Okay, what else do we have here? Anything else to grab? I think that's everything we really want. There might be a couple of food items or stuff like that we want here. Yep, we definitely want the salts and stuff. Let's move on.
You fellows happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I'd been entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helgen.
A dragon? Please, don't make up nonsense. Although, come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
You have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack.
Forget the old man. I'll come with you.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
Don't bother with that. Lost the key ages ago. Poor fellow screamed for weeks.
See if you can get it open with some picks. We'll need everything we can get.
Sure. Take all my things.
Grab what you can and let's go.
I don't know. I love it. I love just letting the story play out. It's so fun. Got a couple more lockpicks that'll help. And I think that's everything that we want from out here. We'll pick open all of this to get our level up. I don't really need the magical items right now. I don't think there's anything that's a museum piece, but we definitely want the XP for picking these locks. I'll grab that in a second. All right, so yep, that brought us up to 17. We've got a Staff of Frostbite, a bunch of gold, Magica Potion, a Sparks book, regen. Don't need those. Okay. Now, the Sparks book we'll read if we don't already have it. Good. Awesome. Now, I'm going to open these just because I want the levels. It shouldn't take but a moment. They're novice. And then this one right here. I broke a pick on it. And one little bag. Okay, we can rush through here now.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go?
Where's the way out? Just give me a minute. Let me think.
Those archers from across the way are kind of a pain, but I'm just bringing these guys to me first.
Stormcloaks!
That's alive.
You paid for that?
Why are you guys coming after me? I didn't hit the guy that's hitting you. Like, I'm just over here minding my business, and that guy's hitting you in the face, and you're still fighting me. All right, archers being a little annoying right now. All right, we should be good. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing in this room other than the loot on the people. Like, I don't think there's like things behind that or down there. I don't think so. So yeah, we should be good. Oh, we'll take those. Now, we are coming up on something we want to grab here in just a moment. I'll show you that. Let's put this down. Go across.
Let's see where this goes.
And then give it just a moment. Let the destruction happen.
Damn it, now going back that way.
Now you could go down and around, but it's just as easy to drop down here
Better push on. I'm sure the others will find another way out.
and grab that. That's a museum piece. It's called Burnt. It's hard to see right here, so I'm going to take it out of this well-lit area, and I should be able to show it to you here. Let's see. Yeah, so it is basically a burnt head in a jar. It goes on display at the museum, down in the bottom level underneath. Yeah, I'll show you as when we get back over there. Come on, Hadvar, let's go. Turn our light back on.
I guess we'd better try this way.
I am not stealthed. We're just using the regular arrow.
What next? Giant
All right. I'm missing... Where's the rest of the spiders? Did they fall under the world? Where'd they go? I don't see him. Here's one. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Couple things floating. We'll grab that. We got a person floating. He's got a couple gold. Grab all these spider eggs out of here. And one more up top.
Come on, hurry up.
Shut up. I go at my pace. If you haven't found an iron mace, which surprises me, but if you haven't found it, there's one there. There's another healing potion just up here on that ledge. We'll go grab that. That was a potion of extra healing. No, I like the spiders. You don't like the spiders? I like the spiders.
There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. We might be able to sneak by.
Let's let Hadvar
Nice
finish.
and slow, and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
Long-winded much? Okay, so just a quick thing in Legacy of the Dragonborn. I think it's in the settings. They do have an arachnophobia mode here. So if you want to turn them off in the museum, that's built into Legacy of the Dragonborn. All right. Okay, we need to take out the bear. And he specifically, just for this, he specifically wanted you to go stealth. But I'm gonna, this is one case, I'm gonna use stealth arrows, because I think that's the kind of purpose of this.
Not the sneaking type.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I found that the other day when I was looking through. I think I went through every option in the MCM for this collection, just to try to get a really good understanding before we jumped on stream. I'm sure there's things I missed, but I really went through all of them.
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever met.
Wait.
We are about to get our first Zelda sword, guys. This is going to be fun.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there.
I'm sure he'd help you out.
It's
probably best if we split up.
I don't know why he always says that.
I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
I don't know anything about Zelda, unfortunately, but I do know that this Relics of Hyrule is a Zelda mod and that this is a Relics of Hyrule thing. So right here, we get a hero's sword, which has to be a Zelda item. And so definitely going to be using this just because, you know, that's the playthrough, right? We're going to be doing Zelda and Legacy of the Dragonborn. So I want to try this out. I'm going to equip it. This note here just tells you that this container will not respawn. You can put your stuff in here. It's safe. It doesn't respawn, and you can come back later and get your stuff. That's all this note's saying. This note, I have no clue what it's saying. It says encoded note from near Helgen, but I don't know what that says. I can make out the 2 as 1, but maybe later we get something that helps us read this. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been far in the Zelda mod, in the Relics of Hyrule mod. And then Green Rupee, I'm assuming that's a piece that will go on display. It's unfortunate there's nothing to tell me what is a display item. From what I've read in the Discord of people talking about this, it sounds like there used to be, and that this Zelda mod used to be part of Legacy of the Dragonborn in some way, or that it had displays in version 5, I think is what they were saying, but now it doesn't in version 6. So I can only assume that this Green Rupee is an item. I'm going to take that too, just in case. And let's get back to the path, which I've already lost. Am I on the path? I'm so lost now. Where's our friend? Did I lose my path? Oh man, I've lost it. Okay. Here we go. I think this is it. Yep, I think we're good. Okay. This piece here, this log, this is your clue that you're near the first camp. Yeah, the first encampment that you want to actually stop at. Because in here is where you get the first treasure map. That sword's kind of cool. Kind of cool looking. I don't know how much damage it does. Let's take a look. 27. It's not as good as the cutlass, but you know what? Who cares? The cutlass isn't part of what we're doing. So I'm going to use the hero sword because I think we want to stick with it. It's probably going to get me killed, but whatever. I wish I could find a shield too. I don't know where one is. All right. See if we can get one of these guys. Oh, nope. They spotted us. Get them up here. Come on. Follow me. I think there's a caster in here too. I could switch to the bow, but I'm going to come out of stealth if I do that.
Stop that. Time to get lost, friend.
My steam will be your death. Let's go.
Come on up. Come to me. Woo.
I love a good fight. Fool, I will see you dead.
Oh, there's another one fighting me here. I'm gonna die.
No! I'm gonna rip you open!
I'm clicking the potion. Extra health, healing. Oh, I didn't make it in time. What was the last? Oh, I guess we just now came out of the thing. So we won't be too far back. I should probably learn to save.
Wait.
Okay, while he's talking about that, maybe we can keep him with us and use him as a helper. Let's grab this stuff. And get back to him. Because he should be able to assist us.
Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Good. So now, since he's with us right now, let's put this on. And let's keep him with us for this fight. And I will, just in case, click save.
You should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you.
Right here. And let's see if we can get him to help us out.
And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius
never should have come here.
Come on, follow me up.
This is a surprise. Now we're gonna have to spill your brains
Yeah,
on the road.
he already is.
Stop that! Why? Why?
So much easier. Let him fight for a minute while I go ahead and... Is that cheesy? Using him as a helper? I don't think so. I think that's within the rules. Where you at? All right, so this dragon in a jar you want to grab. There is a piece here that if you're a mage you want, but if you don't, then you still grab it because you can disenchant it. And where did he kill this last guy? Because one of them has... Dang it. I didn't see where that guy went down. I may have to toggle the grass to find him. Oh, crap.
What was that? I knew I heard something.
I can't find that last guy to have the map.
That'll teach you to cross me.
Okay. Well, this sucks, guys. I can't find the map. I'll have to come back for it later. Will it respawn? Will this guy despawn and I'll never find it? Oh, that would suck. Oh, here. Please have the map on you. Nope. It means it's the... There's got to be one down here. What is grass? I think it's TGM. No, that's God mode, not toggle grass. I don't want God mode. TG? Grass display. Okay. Can I find him now? There he is. Treasure map, Riverwood. Got it. That would have sucked to lose. Okay, let's put the grass back on. Okay, good. All right, let's catch back up to Hadvar. Since he's already passed us, it would say, hey, look, there's Bleak Falls Barrow. Isn't it cool? Okay. And then he would have you pick Standing Stone, which for me, just to level up some of the skills I want, I'm going to pick Thief, but let's do this. Still click on each one, because clicking on them will unlock the museum thing for it, as you see. So I'm going to cancel, but at the top you see Warrior Stone Museum Display. So you still want to click on them, even though you're not accepting that one. And we'll take all of this stuff and things, and then one last stop before we head on to Riverwood. Fall off the edge. Fall off the edge or climb down right here. There's a chest hiding in this corner, right? And these are just valuable. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't grab them. And there's 2 hook swords. So we'll grab those unique items. I don't know why they're unique if I found 2 of them, but... All right, see if we can catch up to them. No, I'm not fighting you guys right now.
Go ahead. Try and fight
No.
back.
No, not fighting you right now. We'll come back later and kill you. Don't worry. All right, so we'll grab them in just a minute, but the this looks really good. I wish Lantern Mods was back. Well, so I have this lantern. It's a light mod. Is it different? What's it called? I saw it in here. Missives, morning, photo mode, quick loot. Oh, lanterns on the road. Yeah, it's very dark. That's the only thing is this is very dark and kind of hard sometimes to see. I'm gonna grab that fishy. That fishy was a museum item. Yeah, so I do struggle with the lighting in this because it does get very dark. There's a ferry there. There's another sky shard up there. And I don't know where our friend went. There he is. Is this him? No, that's Fen.
Can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Oh, I'll change that. Don't worry. Well, is he already in the house? Can we go in and start that sequence?
Sigrid.
Yes. Okay, good. He just was already in waiting for us. That's good. So we'll give this a moment. We'll let it play through. We'll get a whole bunch of stuff from Alvor, I think his name is.
Hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy. What's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, but...
Okay, so other than the tunic, I kind of want all of this. Ooh, minor health. I'm gonna actually equip that one. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take all of that.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
So did you guys ever notice, so where we just walked in, I bet everybody already knows this. Maybe I'm just, maybe this isn't necessary to say or whatever, but when we first walked into Riverwood, it was just a gate. There were no guards. Everything was kind of low key. And later, after we get over to the Jarl, we announce all this, we come back outside the gate that we just came in. There will be a couple of beds and a fire, and then you'll see guards walking around. Like actual like things happen because of you moving through. I think this was one of the first games that I remember. It's a lot of games are doing this now, but this was one of the first games I remember doing stuff like that. I already took his supplies. I think I'm going to leave this alone for now.
Did you really see a dragon?
But I do want all these breads and stuff because that's...
Well, I'd better get some sleep. Don't mind me, though.
That's good stuff.
You make yourselves at home.
And all these ingredients up here as well. They're all free to take. He said take whatever you want, so I will.
Any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Nothing.
Nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh?
We got a crossbow. Oh, that's rather fortunate.
You can make your own way to Solitude from here.
I don't have any bolts right now, but a crossbow right now, that's early for a crossbow.
Carriage to Solitude.
Just checking that there's no more items that... Oh, that one's stealing, but I want it.
Put that
Let's... She called me out, didn't she? Can I? I'm not being noticed. I got it.
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire is what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim.
Soda light. Another museum piece there. Take arrows, I guess. Bread is free. Anything else in here?
Make yourself at home.
That would be nice to put on display. Oh, painting. Yes. Oh, yeah. I need the paintings. I've struggled with Skyrim and paintings. The museum wants so many paintings, and I never end up with like more than 10 of them. I don't find them, or I forget. I know I can purchase them, and I just never think to. I really do want to fill all the paintings in the museum. I just never really get around to it. Okay. I'm not too worried about getting a follower right here. So I think I'll leave that alone. The whole Sven and Camilla and, you know, that whole thing. I think I'll leave that alone for a moment. But let's go in here and get this next thing going in here so we can find out that their claw got stolen. Move that along. I also look like I need a level up too.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer.
Sorry you had to hear that.
Oh, we're missing an item in here. Is it just moved to a different place? There's usually something like right there that's a museum piece, and I'm not seeing it. It's like a fancy bottle or lantern or something. It must have gotten moved. Oh.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Interesting. All right.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Oh, very specific. They were only after the one thing. Okay, maybe I can help you. I'll go get it back for you.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Well, no, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Hey. We'll let Camilla guide us to the edge of town, and then we'll move forward.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though.
Not really.
Just over the buildings.
There it is. You can see it, but barely.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Come on, pick it up. Let's go. There we go. Come on.
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
He is a tricky one. And the fact that the only thing they took was the claw. Kinda strange, don't you think?
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
What's floating? Is that just a random bucket? It is. Just a random bucket floating in the water there. Interesting. I had to see what was going on. All right. We'll take all the salmon. Yes, please. Take a look around. We could get a fishing pole if we wanted, I guess. Start fishing from here. I'm not going to right now. Let me up. Okay. All right. So what to do next? We have two things inside of Bleak Falls Barrow. I don't actually need that custom destination anymore. We also have the Silent Moon's camp, but we have two things now going on inside. We've got the Golden Claw, and we've got this Investigate Bleak Falls Barrow from Orion. So I think we hit that. We head up to Whiterun. The first thing I need to do, though, is get the main story to the point where dragons are coming, because there's things that dragons drop that I need for the museum, so I need to have them attacking me. And then after that, we start the guilds. And I think I start with the Companions Guild. I haven't done that one in a long time. So I think that would be fun. And there's also a really big, really cool weapon that you need for the museum called Woo Thread, I think is what it's called, Woo Thread, that you get from the Companions. And so that'll be a major museum piece we can get. So that's kind of like my next, in my mind, that's the progression I'm going for. Get to the tower, take out the first dragon so that they can respawn, and then move on to the Companions to get Woo Thread. But for now, we're going to go after the Claw and the Dragonstone, the map, Dragonstone map.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Are you... I'll kill you!
Come on. You got no clothes on.
Always a pleasure.
What the? Huh? I hate my life. Oh. Whatever. Whatever. How far back are we? Camilla?
We have to go through town and
Camilla.
across the bridge to get to Blue Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though.
I don't need you to show me. I don't need you to show me.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but
Oh, Camilla. I'm just ignoring you. Let's just take the bridge across. How many have I died? Twice or 3 times? At least twice. This I didn't change the settings for difficulty. I just let it be. So I do have a level up I need to put in though. So let's do that real quick. And we're gonna go health. I'm going to do health and stamina for a good long while back and forth, keeping those two leveled up together until I get my health a good ways higher, and then I'll just be doing mostly all stamina, I think. It's kind of how I'm going to go. At some point, I do need to take on the Magicka stuff, because in order to fill out the entire museum, you do have to have a certain number of skills to 100 in magic, but I'll worry about that later. Let's see. Armor, maybe. Got 2 points. Let's put a little bit in armor. And I really should start thinking about alchemy and pickpocketing, but they're not going to help me in the moment for what I'm doing. So what's this one? Stamina cost of power attacks. Not bad. I think maybe let's get archery one more level up. I can't even. I don't even have the ability to. What is this going to give me? 5% faster. That's helpful. But there's also pickpocketing gives you more. Pickpocketing will give me more carry weight. Let's do that. Let's get a little more carry weight. 50 points of carry weight. That's good. And I think I'm going to at least thin the herd a little bit. Not stealth, just blast them from a distance. Let's slow it down, let that stamina come back up a bit. Come on. Stamina. Do Do I need more bread? Hey, that didn't give me stamina. Yeah, it did. I just don't see it at the top right. All right, I see that guy. Let's see if we can hit this guy. I'm not even stealthed, and I took him out from that far away. I missed. That's okay. That hurt, didn't it? Ouch. Okay, there's one left. And this is the guy that took me down last time. So I need to smack him in the face. I don't want to hit him from a distance. I need to actually show him who's boss. Can I save? That means I'm scared. Whoops. I hear a fairy. We'll find it in a minute. I see you. Can I get to you?
Time to die.
Oh man, that guy hit so hard. Holy cow, why is my potion not... The button stopped working. All right. That guy hits like a beast. Holy smokes. Sack of flour, some chicken eggs, some more chicken eggs. I'm going to see if I can't find... Ooh, we got some vodka. Yeah. They have all kinds of drinks, but no coffee or tea. What's up with that? We'll take all of those. See if I can't find this. I hear it. There it is. Okay, let's get down to that. Shield? Give me a shield. Safe container. Ooh, a whole set of armor. But only this middle piece is better than what I'm wearing. Interesting. This is plus 26. Oh, because I don't have one on. We'll put that on. And we'll just take the rest. Let's see. Okay, what does it look like? Is this... It doesn't look like it would be Hyrule stuff, Zelda stuff, but maybe. It just came out of a Zelda container. Maybe it's not actually Zelda stuff. All right. Let's keep moving. We've got a little bit of time left here. Here's the question. I don't think we're going to make it through Bleak Falls Barrow and do a cleanup before it's going to be time. So what we do have the ability to do, especially since I'm sitting at 523 pounds, not pounds, carry weight out of 605 carry weight. It's probably time to clean up before we go through a whole Bleak Falls Barrow. So this would be a really good time to use the compass. Whoops. Where did I just click? Oh. The period key not on the 10 key side, on the regular keyboard side, opens up something where you can gather resources, branches, deadwood, things like that. That's interesting. But I am going to use my compass and travel to safe house location 1 and set a temporary waymark, which means once I'm done in my safe house, I can travel to waymark and come right back here and continue on. So it is fast travel, but it's fast travel that requires you to carry a thing. It's not just like open your map and go. And now we are in our safe house. First thing I'm going to do is make sure all my books are read. Don't care about this one so much, but let's do it anyway. Oh, treasure map of Riverwood. We want to read that. Okay, then let's go turn in anything that is a museum piece. First, we did get a... Yeah, we got one painting. So I'll show you what that one looks like real quick. Click the painting here.
I swear there isn't that much dust in the library, but Orion was sneezing again.
Dust everywhere.
All right, guys. So when I clicked that, it put a painting away. Any paintings that were in my inventory got put away. Don't forget, you can come over here and you can use the replica workbench, so you can do replicas of things. Always check the museum spoils, and then let's put away what we got. Transfer relics.
See how much people enjoy this place.
If you get past 50, which we will after this, then Orion will have a new weapon for you, or a new item for you. So we'll definitely want to grab that also. So let's cancel, and let's see what all we got. So for weapons, we've got the Stalrim Spoon of Assassination. That's nice. That's the one we found earlier where we went and clicked the buttons in the safe house. These are pretty generic. These are just going to go in the armory. Nothing super special here. We've got a brook bass. That's a fish that will go in the pool over there. We'll show it to you. Made with juniper berry. Butterfly wings. A bunch of books along with the treasure map. The burnt head display. Dragon in a jar. A fossil. So that's kind of cool. We might do a quick little tour and show you where some of this stuff is hiding at. And then if you go search supplies, oh no, right here, store supplies. You can store any supplies you have. I'm going to let this finish before I do that, just so I don't glitch things. Oh, and we got an achievement unlocked.
Have to make a point of remembering.
So achievements for the museum do give you money upstairs. I'll show you where that is also. So now we're at 82 total displays, which means Orin will have something for us once we find him and get close to him. All right. Storing supplies. All of these things that you don't have favorited, they get put away. Please wait. Sorting done. Now, there's a couple things it didn't recognize that you have to do manually, but for the most part, all of your potions, ingredients, foods got put away.
Normal object can withstand the wet.
I'm glad you're here. I have come across a rare discovery indeed. I got word of a unique relic and was able to procure it from the cellar. Use it if you wish, or place it on display.
Anyone looking for a big two-handed weapon? This one's pretty nice to start. Skull Crusher. A pretty cool looking two-handed blunt instrument. So you can do the same thing, pop it in here or pop it in there and it'll get put away automatically. Or if you know where it goes, and I don't know why these are here. Can I turn that off? Why is this happening? I don't. Oh. Okay, I want to turn that off. I don't know how, but somebody help me turn that off. I'm guessing it's in settings. Don't see it. Maybe it's in debug. Enable. Alduin's Wall, Dawnguard, Dragonborn. Settings. What were you saying in feature? Okay, I'll have to find that one. I'm not going to sit here with you guys having to watch me do this all day. Debug options. Wait a minute. Confirm museum counts. Okay. I'll figure this out. I'll figure this out before next time. For now, I'm going to ignore them. Anyway. Yeah, it could be. There's got to be a way to turn that off, though. Like, it's not just going to be there all the time. It's annoying. Skull Crusher goes right there. I'm sure it's some button I just have to put. Is there... Unity shaders, toggle dodge type. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to bore you guys with this. I'll figure it out, and next stream, if I figured it out by then I will make sure to point out exact. Like this isn't normal. All these little things. I'll find out how to fix it. Okay. Where was I? Now I'm all kind of flustered. We've gotten the weapon from him. Oh, I wanted to kind of show you where everything went, all the things that we found, and on the way we can put stuff away. So, right now we've found, obviously that. Once we get our claw, then it's going to go on these. We've got masks and claws. We're going to get all of those. Seems like that. We've got little individual places where different sets can go. That's kind of cool. Upstairs, you saw where we put the dagger, Drakensang, but also it's got a full display. Our first, remember the guard who lost his head earlier and we took his necklace? So this will be a bunch of necklaces and rings. All kinds of cool things there.
After reading about something for so many years, it's really quite rewarding to finally.
I'm going to click this door real quick, just to get that. So next time I talk to Orin, that conversation is available. Yeah, I will. I'll ask in Discord. I'm sure somebody knows. All right, Gallery of Natural Science. There's a lot going on in here. So we got a fish. So we should see a fish now. Or maybe that fish went... No. That fish went downstairs. I'll show you that fish in a minute. You can plant things in here and they will grow. You got a built-in garden. Any seashells you find, a little seashell display. Any gems you find, gem display. So as you find more gems, they will get displayed here. As you kill dragons, you'll be able to get them on display up on this mountainside. Really cool. Let's start from over here. This will be fairy cages. I haven't found any yet. I don't know where they are, so we'll find them. We've got insects here. So any butterflies, moths, things like that you find. Okay. If you put all of your stuff away, then it is sitting in this storage box. Potions, poisons, ingredients, blah, 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 right? The cool thing is you can activate them right from here. So rather than using your inventory, if you use storage, it'll pull it out. So I just pulled out the ingredients to build this wolf display from the inventory. So what I'll do is I'll come through here, and you'll notice when I don't have the stuff, it says you need this, an elk hide and a venison. This one is for a saber cat. I won't have it because I haven't killed one yet. A bear. I did kill a bear. Do I have enough stuff? No. Horker we haven't killed. Mud crab. We did kill a mud crab, but we don't have all the stuff we need. Frostbite spiders. There we go. So we unlock spiders. For those of you who wanted to, who were talking about, let's see what happens here. I've never tried this. This is cool. So settings, spiders disabled. Do we have to reload? Let's reload in here and see what it looks like. I'm kind of interested. It's still a spider. That didn't work. Huh. Did I do it right? Spiders enabled. Off. Maybe I have to restart the game. I'm going to leave it off, and we'll look at it again next time. I haven't killed any chorus, chickens, cows, dogs, or horses. I haven't killed any yet. No trolls. Don't think I killed a goat yet. No. And this is going to be Spriggans and Hagervans. And I have, oh, I did find one dead Spriggan. Let's see. No, don't have the stuff. Okay. And then at the very end, you have a giant and a mammoth.
These items are getting a bit tarnished.
When you have the right materials, which is one mammoth tusk and one mammoth snout, you'll have a giant and a mammoth standing here, which is pretty cool. Up the stairs, this is where all of your fossils will go. So right now, we did find one fossil earlier. Let's see where it went. Not seeing it. It should have gone on display. Oh, there. Ooh, it was a big one. Check that one out. That's pretty cool. Fighting Saurians. That's cool. That's hanging down from 2 chains. I love that. That's pretty great. All right. If you do have fish, if you have fish in your inventory, which I have a brook bass, but let's also look in here and see if I have any more fish. Doesn't look like it. That's okay. You can put the fish in this little hatchery, and then it will, over time, you'll be able to come down and get more of them. And then if you go in front, like they'll like have kids, and then you'll be able to come and grab fish. We should see that fish swimming around. It might take 3 days to populate like plants do. Yeah, it probably does. You can also put plants in these planters, which we already said. So we'll let that fish populate. All right. What else did we get? Oh, we got so many things. So let's start. Let's go in here. hate that thing. I don't think we got anything for this. We did not. There's no way. But we did get some stuff for in here. So there is the Stalrum spoon. I think we found a coin. Yep, we have a coin. Did we find a in a jar thing? I think we did. Yep, we've got a dragon in a jar. Nothing for that side yet. I don't think we found anything for in here yet. No. As we find more stuff, we'll come back and look again. I'm just kind of doing a quick 10 septum tour. Yeah, we won't have anything in there. Let's just think about what else is down here. We will not have looted anything for in there yet. And that part of the museum is under construction. Now, downstairs, we did find some more stuff. This is a really good start, I think. 80 items in the first episode. It usually goes really fast at first. Upper gallery, armory, gift shop. Interesting. Oh, the gift shop actually does populate more and more as you find stuff. So right now, it's like there's like the cabinets aren't full or the counters aren't full. As you find more and more items, things become more populated in the gift shop. That's pretty neat. Armory. I'm not going to go in the armory, but all those miscellaneous stuff we found will be in here. We did find some Hall of Wonder stuff, though. Did we find a mud crab bit? Not yet. The fish that we found earlier, here he is, the brook bass. So some of the fishes you find, as you find fishing maps, that'll go here. And more fishes and stuff. We found a crossbow. I don't know if it was one of the crossbows that display or not. Oh yes, right here. An elven crossbow. So that's pretty crazy. We already have one of those. Don't remember what else we found that would be in here. I don't think not much else. Anyway. The last thing I want to do is go to... Well, not the last thing. The next thing. I want to go to the Dragonborn Hall. So we found 3 standing stones. You can now change your standing stone right from here, I'm pretty sure. You used to be able to. I don't know in V6 if you can. I assume you can, though. I don't know why they would have taken that out. So any deities you find or standing stones. So I can now come in here and say, now I want the mage stone and activate it. I want the thief stone and activate it, right? You can do all of those. So that's pretty sweet. And then we found that head in a jar. Those go downstairs. Click this button. Go downstairs. We'll unlock this. It takes a bit. It takes a day of talking to... We got to talk to Orion and then wait a day. That's okay. Until you go in this room... doesn't actually unlock. Okay, so now we need to find Orion, which you can do by clicking Find Orion, and he's in the Hall of Heroes. And then you open the book again, and you go to the Hall of Heroes. But the Hall of Heroes is pretty big. So... if you click miscellaneous and find Orion in the Hall of Heroes now, should be able to locate where he's at. Looks like he's at dinner. Yes, he is.
Greetings.
And so there's two things. One, we found a door upstairs that was locked, right? So let's ask him about that. What's behind the locked door?
Oh, the door on the upper hallway. Yes, that's just the tower. It's not currently utilized for everything other than some storage. There was a leak in the dome above it, and the entire wood structure inside completely rotted out. Plus, it didn't really offer much potential for good display space anyway, so I just sealed it off.
And then the last thing, and have fun with this. Talk about the museum guests all you want. But the hidden room be under the Dragonborn Hall.
Oh, the Hall of Secrets. I had all but forgotten about it, to be honest. When we broke ground on the foundation of the museum expansion, we accidentally broke through into a sealed-off chamber that was built under the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. When I asked them about it, it apparently used to be some sort of panic room for Pelagius when he was in one of his more violent manic episodes. They sealed it off long before the rest of the wing and forgot all about it. I asked for permission to use the room as a bit of a secret storage vault in case Solitude was ever invaded. I would store the relics there and lock down the museum. They gave permission, and I had the tunnel finished and access in the hall made.
All right, can I use it?
Certainly. I suppose if you are ever in need of a place to store items of a more questionable nature, that room would be ideal.
You mean like burnt heads in jars?
Outfit it for you, but I'll take a nobody asks, nobody tells approach to it, and you do with the room as you like. And I won't plan on taking any tours down there either. I should have it all cleaned up for you by tomorrow.
All right, so just wait a day.
Be careful out there.
Talk to wait a day. I don't even think you have to talk to him again. I think you just have to wait a day. And it should complete. I'm pretty sure you don't have to talk to him about it, but let's just in case. Yeah, you don't have to. So now, in your book, I don't think it unlocked it yet. I think you still have to go. Yeah, until you actually walk in, you have to go through this way. But once we walk in right now, I think that'll unlock it in the book. Pretty sure. Not positive, pretty sure. All right, so there's a note on the door. It's telling you about the room, right? I will leave it here for 1 second. Leave it here for a second. And then let's go in. Okay, so this pedestal right here is where all the heads go. So you can see there's a ton of them. We've got Greybeard, we've got Forsworn, we've got Nords, but here's the burnt that we found. And we've got Dark Brotherhood stuff over here. We've got Thieves Guild stuff in here. Oh, so much of the kind of let's say dark side of Skyrim, right? The more hidden side of Skyrim you want to keep down here. Okay. All I've got left is some cleanup. I do have 1 point left. I don't know where to put it yet, so I'll think about that. I kind of want to put it here, but I need 3 more points. Let's head up where we can do a little bit of cleanup. And we're going to start wrapping up. It is 8 o'clock my time. 8 o'clock my time. And people, I hear people starting to move around upstairs, so I need to get breakfast going pretty soon. But whoops. Let's just do our normal routine real quick. We'll check. Oh yeah, we've got a couple things we can disenchant. Absolutely. We'll disenchant that so we can enchant that other items with that spell later. Double check that everything's put away that we need put away. And we'll do some housewares real quick. Oh, I said I promised you I would show you where the... So we got an award, right? We got an achievement, let's say. In the Curator's Companion, under achievements, there's all sorts of achievements, and we actually have 2 of them. Master of Secrets, which is for the Spoon of Assassination, and Cut the Ribbon, which is just for opening the museum. Now, those give awards, right? So, in this box, whenever you unlock one of those, you get money. So come up here and check the box and get your money. Speaking of money, if you turn this candle holder, the door opens, and you can display however much money you want. Which part? The money, the free money for the awards. So you can display your money here and watch as things start to populate. You got a gold bar, and you've got some coins, right? And as you get more and more money, you can fill this up. Now, you can also find King Orgnum's coffer. It is right about here-ish. It might be here. It's somewhere in this general area. There's a dungeon. And it's right at the beginning of that dungeon, and you can just grab it and put it here, and it will generate money over time. So check out King Orgnum's coffer. We'll eventually get to it. We'll eventually do it here also. I don't want to leave my money. I want to take my money back. If you keep King Orgnum's coffer in your inventory, it will, like, once a day give you money. But you can put it here, and it will once a day just generate money into your household. As you put money into the treasury, then you can start talking to this innkeeper downstairs, and she will take money to sell you stuff, which, again, another future thing we'll get to. As you find cloaks, you can fill them into this cloak room here. I haven't found any yet that actually go on display. Oh, yeah, there is a book here. Well, I'll grab that, too. Anyway, what else? I think there's a lot more to this, right? You can buy beds for your people. You can buy a garden for outside. You can buy a teleporter room to go to different places. That might be fun. There's all kinds of stuff we haven't looked at yet. So tons more coming in future episodes. Let's put away some books. And I think we'll call it for now. Listen, I'm having fun. I know Skyrim Sundays is the thing, right? I do have time to stream on Saturdays as well. So maybe, depending on how things go, next Saturday, I will continue on, and also next Sunday. For sure, next Sunday, I will be here for Skyrim Sunday. We'll do another 3 hours. This was a blast. I'm loving it. But I'm so pumped about this series right now that I'm almost thinking about double dipping and doing it Saturday and Sunday. So if that happens, I'll make sure to post it a day or two ahead of time so you guys can see it, schedule it. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out, and I will see you again soon.